Welcome aviation enthusiasts. Today I'm going to embark on something slightly different. We're going to do a real life flight and compare it to my virtual flight in virtual reality.
Roger, no, Roger, 1 on to vacate, wind 210 gust.
My thanks goes out to Terry Kent, also known as Shortfield. You can find him on YouTube at Shortfield. Go check him out. He gave me permission to use his real world footage, and I hope that he likes what he sees. I'm going to be emulating the flight plan that Terry took as well. The route should take us over the picturesque English countryside. We'll be passing over charming villages, towns and cities, all in Essex and the county of Cambridgeshire. Whilst I'm flying the Diamond DV20, in real life, Terry flies the Piper Sports Cruiser. The Sports Cruiser is the trusty companion for general aviation enthusiasts. It's known for efficiency and safety. It's a favourite among pilots for training and both leisure flights.
Charlie Delta, Roger, just 1 on to vacate, 21016 gusting.
For more insight into how the Sports Cruiser handles, both in the air and on the ground whilst taxiing, do check out Terry's original video, which I will link in the video description. Today's flight is going to be interesting and challenging for me on a number of levels. Not only do I have very little time in the Diamond DV20, a very light sports cruiser airplane that is very sensitive to the air conditions, but I'm also trying out some new equipment. I have my new Whirlpool rudder pedals, and I have my new knee pad to attach my digital electronic flight bag. Whilst the Piper Sports Cruiser and the Cessna 172 Skyhawk both serve similar purposes, the Sports Cruiser's sleek design offers efficient flying, whilst the 172 provides more space in the cabin.
After the aircraft pass you, can backtrack the main if you wish. Okay, cheers.
Whilst the Piper Sports Cruiser and the Cessna 172 have visual aesthetic differences, the Sports Cruiser with its low-slung wings and the Cessna 172 with its top-mounted wings, the visibility in the Cessna really does serve well for VFR flying. And in the simulation at least, it does seem to handle better than the DV20. However, again, head over to Terry's channel and he has a video where he goes through some of the distinct realities you'll find when it comes to comparing Microsoft Flight Simulator to the real world, especially when it comes to the small light aircraft and the fact that the simulation still doesn't quite transfer across the sensory experience you get in real life flying a light sports cruiser. In fact, in real life, the Sports Cruiser is known for its efficiency, as I mentioned before, and its quality standards. It offers cost-effective flying while adhering to strict safety measures. It's also got excellent handling performance and is suitable for both training and recreational flights.
North Road Radio, Will 10. Golf Charlie Zulu, can enter.
On today's flight, I'm hoping to acclimatise with the new aircraft, with my new rudder pedals, also get the ergonomics right with the new mounting for my knee pad, whilst also taking in the picturesque sights.
No other traffic to affect. Assess winds 21019, gusting 29.
Copy, entering and backtracking Golf Charlie Zulu.
Wheeled 10.
Before even getting off the ground, I did find that straight away having proper rudder pedals was a marked improvement over using my Fanatec V3 brake and clutch pedal. The fine control, the stability, mwah, chef's kiss. If you're watching this video, thank you. The support is appreciated. But what I'd really like is to hear from you in the comments. What do you fly in Microsoft Flight Simulator? Do you fly X-Plane instead? Do you fly commercial airliners, general aviation, or do you go for the military flights? Let me know and give me your feedback on the flight as well. Would you like to see more virtual versus reality flying? Or are you more interested in seeing more global destinations? Let me know in the comments.
We'll turn runway 20 in use right hand circuit, QNH 1021.
QNH 1021, runway in use 20 right, wheel 10.
I have to say, I was really looking forward to this flight. I haven't been to Duxford Museum before, and the thought of being able to, even virtually, explore the 7 exhibitions that showcase British airliners, military and civilian aircraft in the AirSpace hangar, and the US military history in the American Museum. However, more details on that later in the flight. For now, let's line up and depart. I couldn't quite match the weather that Terry had on his flight. I went with the real life weather for Sunday the 14th of July around 15:05 British Summer Time when I did my flight. But watching my flight and watching Terry's footage, it seems we're experiencing similar levels of air currents, the turbulence, the choppiness, It really was difficult keeping the aircraft stable and flying along at a constant pitch, altitude and airspeed. I really did love the flight though. I've been doing a lot of flying through the Swiss Alps lately, but flying over the English countryside just reminds me how beautiful it is as a spectacular view. The variations in colours, textures, topography, and I have to say, the quality in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 is unbelievable now.
Untitled Chapter, started R6, 4 miles flight.
And there you go. almost at the end of what was a really challenging but exciting VFR flight. On the day arriving into Duxford, the winds meant that Terry landed on runway 24 left, whereas I arrived on runway 06 right. When we arrive at the aerodrome, you'll see what an amazing job Chico Mick has done with his freeware version 3 complete edition of Duxford Airfield. The new version of Duxford Airfield that Chico Mick has produced has the Duxford Airfield and War Museum complete with all of the buildings with the grounds of the Duxford War Museum. You can note also that the complete scenery includes all the objects from his previous Duxford Airfield and is dying to replace that previous version. If you have that and you need the link for the new one, see the description, I'll post it there. You can find it on flightsim.to. It really is an amazing piece of work, a masterpiece of freeware. Every building is represented in fine detail with all the signage accurately placed. The British Airliner collection has been expanded and it now has the additional static aircraft complete with their boarding stairs. It also features some new spawns, including 2 inside the fighter collection hangar, which now has a fully modelled interior and opening doors. There are also crash gates B and C, which you'll see as I arrive, open and give you access to the apron. Duxford Aerodrome has a rich history. serving as an airfield in the First World War and playing a significant role in the Second World War. It was used by the Royal Air Force and later by the United States Army Air Forces. Aircraft that flew from Duxford include the famous Supermarine Spitfire and Hawker Hurricane. Today, Duxford is known for the Imperial War Museum Duxford, which showcases nearly 200 aircraft among other military vehicles. Again, I can't say enough. Thank you, Terry, for allowing me to use your footage. It looked like you had an amazing day and an amazing flight visiting Duxford. I know you mentioned it's one of your favourite airfields in the UK. Here we are following Terry as he goes to pay his landing fees. If you're in the UK and fancy popping along to Duxford to see what's on offer, check out their website iwm.org.uk to see what activities they have on for the rest of the year. At the time of recording this video, there are 21 activities, whether it's the family activities, the Hawker Hurricane Lecture Day, whether it's the TSR2 tour, the Airborne Electronic Warfare tour, IWM presents There Is the Glory, the Arnhem 80 Objects Behind the Battle, the IWM Lecture Day Arnhem 80, Flying Days The Americans, In the Cockpit Spitfire November 3200, In the Cockpit Avro Vulcan, The Inside View Avro Evolution, Battle of Britain Air Show, Duxford Flying Finale, the Duxford Dash, the IWM History Festival. There's a members only welcome to IWM Duxford. There's a flying evening. There's a Spitfire VIP experience. There's this 19th Squadron Day, and then closes out with the Americans at Duxford the 31st of December. The British Airliners display has the Aerospatiale BAE 146, the Aerospatiale BAE Concorde, the Airspeed Ambassador 2, the Avro York, the BAC 111 Series 510 ED, the Bristol Type 175 Britannia Series 312, the Britain Norman Trilander Mark III, the de Havilland DH104 Dove, the de Havilland DH106 Comet, the Handley Page Hermes 4, the Hawker Siddeley Trident, the Vickers Super VC10, and the Vickers V701 Viscount. The American Air Museum explores Anglo-American collaboration in conflict, the impact it has on people's lives since the First World War, and it allows you to meet the men and women whose lives were shaped by American aviation throughout a century of war. Even in the simulations version of the museum, walking past the Air Memorial is an absolutely humbling experience. No matter what your thoughts are on warfare, the lives that are lost, damaged and destroyed by those who fight to protect freedoms or who are caught up as collateral damage really does leave one of a moment's pause for thought. If you want to see more of the airplanes that are on display, again, check out Terry's video, link is in the description. And that's it. That was my virtual versus reality flight from Northfield in Essex, Echo Golf Sierra X-ray, to Duxford in Cambridge, Echo Golf Sierra uniform. Any likes, subscriptions and shares of the video are as always appreciated. And again, let me know in the comments, did you like the video? Do you have any feedback? Would you like to see something different in future? Otherwise, I will see you in the next video and stay safe out there.